Hi there, come on in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to CozyKeen's Cozy Book Nook. I hope you are having an amazing day. Is there anything I can help you find today? Any particular kind of book, or do you want me to kind of run through what we have here? Yeah, you'd like me to kind of run through some things? Sounds good. Anything kind of you're interested in? Anything? Some kind of fiction books? Sounds good with some action. Yeah, I can definitely find you something like that. If you give me 1 second, I have something special for you. So, I have this box here. And in this box, I have comic books. I have many comic books. Let me grab that. Anything you're kind of wanting, like Marvel, DC? Marvel fan? Yeah, me too. I do really like DC comics, though, specifically Harley Quinn. Let me see what I can do for you in the Marvel sense. Yeah. Alright, I have a Captain America and Bucky comic book. And it seems like Namor is a character in this one as well. Is this something you're interested in? No. No. Oh, you're more Team Iron Man? I can tell. Because you're clearly self-centered and you don't care about the well-being of other people. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of a harsh judgment, but I'm Team Cap. Why? I don't know, maybe because in She-Hulk it was proven that Team Cap was right all along when the Sokovia Accords were just, abolished. But I have some Spider-Man comics as well. If that's something you're more interested in. No? You're looking kind of more for like a thicker comic book? Okay, I can do that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me grab some for you. If you're looking for like a bit of a bigger comic book, I have a few over here. I have a Vision and the Scarlet Witch, the saga of Wanda and Vision, if that's something you're more interested in. Their Unlikely Romance is one of the most famous adventure series of all time. Is that something you're kind of more interested in? No, that's fine. Not everyone can be, have good taste. I'm sorry. What about Winter Soldier? The complete collection. Is that something you're a little more interested in? Yeah, for sure. I can read the back of it for you. The Winter Soldier returns in a saga of heroism and loss. He's been Bucky and Captain America. Now James Barnes, once again, takes on the role of the Winter Soldier. When ex-Russian sleeper agents awaken, the trial leads to Latveria, and Winter Soldier and the Black Widow come face to face with Doctor Doom. Can Marvel's super spies prevent war with Latveria? Can Bucky stop the sleepers he's trained himself? Old enemies resurface. With new identities, the Winter Soldier must save the Black Widow from her own past. Help comes from Wolverine, Captain America, and Hawkeye, but it is Bucky who must make this make a sacrifice to save his love. Master Captain America, Winter Soldier, Ed Brubaker wraps up his critically acclaimed run here, and no one escapes unscathed. Is that something you might be interested in? The story of Bucky and the Black Widow. Natalia Alyanova. Natasha Romanoff. You know? Something like that sound good to you? Sure, I'll put it aside for you. You want some other kind of fiction books too? Yeah, for sure. Like, what were you kind of looking for? More adventure books? Kind of more like, I don't know, not murder mystery, but in that kind of sense. With a really great story. Yeah? I have the perfect book for you. You've probably heard of it. It was recently adapted into a movie. I am so sorry. The coffee shop next door just does not care about the cozy vibe we have in here, and they just have machines running all day. But I do kind of have the perfect book for you. Where the Crawdads Sing. You've never seen the movie or even heard of the book? You're telling me you didn't even see ads for the movie with Daisy Edgar Jones? She is phenomenal in this movie. Trust me, this book is incredible. And so is the movie. For years, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Barkley Cove, a quiet town on the North Carolina coast. So in late 1969, when handsome Chase Andrews is found dead, the locals immediately suspect Kai Clark, the so-called Marsh Girl. But Kai is not what they say. Sensitive and intelligent, she has survived for years alone in the marsh that she calls home, finding friends in the gulls and lessons in the sand. The time comes when she yearns to be touched and loved. When two young men from town become intrigued by her wild beauty, Kaya opens herself to a new life until the unthinkable happens. I really enjoy this book. As the owner of the shop, I have read it. It is a little worn. That is why it is 30% off. Because it is worn. Is that something you might be interested in? No. You're just gonna go watch the movie instead. Come on, you gotta at least read the book. Okay, I won't push. Anything else I can help you find today? Yeah, some more, fiction books. Yeah, of course. Something with a little bit more educational value. I got it, yeah. Have you ever heard of Animal Farm? Yeah, that's what I thought. You look like you watched the Broski Report. Yeah, and Brittany talks about it all the time. I know. That's why I've read it as well. But I do have a copy of it for sale here today. It's a hard copy, and it has illustrations as well to help you keep engaged. Revolution is in the air at Manor Farm. After Old Major, a prize boar, tells the other animals about his dreams of freedom and teaches them to sing Beasts of England, Mr. Jones, the drunken farmer, is deposed, and a committee of pigs takes over running the farm. But the dream turns sour, the purges begin, and those in charge come more and more to resemble their oppressors. With a series of delightful illustrations that bring the author's vivid gallery of characters to life, Orwell's satire on totalitarianism remains as lucid and compelling as ever, conveying the truth about how we are manipulated through language. this something you're interested in?
I'll put that to the side for you as well.
Maybe some poetry? You want some poetry as well? That sounds good. If you're kind of getting into it, you don't really know where to start, I'd suggest Pillow Thoughts, Pillow Thoughts 2, and Pillow Thoughts 3. Each book individually is $10, but if you buy all three, it's $25. If that's something you're interested in. Pillow Thoughts is a collection of poetry and prose about heartbreak, love, and raw emotions. It is divided into sections to read when you feel you need them most. Make a cup of tea and let yourself feel. Would you like me to read a few to you?
Let's flip to a random page.
The days will not stop. They will come for you. As easily as the moon lights the night sky and the sun rises, the days will come. So you must have courage, dear friend, courage in your heart to do all that must be done. We get older and suddenly what we cannot have becomes just what it is. Less becomes plenty, and time is a fragment of our short adventure on Earth. So that's a few things from Pillow Thoughts, the original. Pillow Thoughts 2. Healing the heart. Following the success of her best-selling book, Pillow Thoughts, Courtney Peppernell returns with Pillow Thoughts 2, Healing the Heart, a collection of inspirational and comforting poems for anyone who is mending from a broken heart. I'll read you a few. There isn't a deadline on your body. Firsts are still important. Only do what you feel comfortable with. You could beg someone to heal you in all the ways you can't heal yourself, but other people are not bandages. You are your own journey. The pain belongs to you. Darling, I am so sorry. I can't act like I don't care, because I do. And your smile is what I think about every time I close my eyes. So that's a few from Pillow Thoughts 2. Interested? Yeah, for sure. You want me to do 3 as well? I can do that. That's no biggie. Pillow Thoughts 3. Mending the Mind. A beautiful, raw, and pungent collection of poetry and prose. Pillow Thoughts 3, Mending the Mind, captures what we are thinking and feeling. With every swallowed word, I am feeding the doubt within my soul. If only I could swallow the sun and flowers and force the light back in. You're so well put together, confident and free. I wonder what it's like to love yourself. But then again, what would I know? Maybe you're just like me. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Ask yourself, why is my grass dying? Burn trails like you. Burn trails like you are an unstoppable force. When you fall, get back up. You are more than the failures you have experienced. Do these books interest you at all? You would like to get the whole collection? Wow, that sounds incredible. Maybe you're not as, small-minded as I thought. Team Iron Man and all. Oh, you thought I forgot? I did not forget. Since you're getting all these books, would you like a bookmark as well? I have a special Marvel bookmark I will throw in for free if it's something you're interested in. Yeah. Of course. Of course you can. Is there anything else I can help you with today? You're looking for like a collection of fiction books that you can just get through like that? Yeah. May I suggest some books that were very popular, I'd say, in the 2010s? Have you read Hunger Games? Yeah, I can tell. Have you read the newest one yet? I haven't. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I'm so excited though. Imogen Games? I know. But have you ever read the Maze Runner series? We sell the entire collection if that is something you're interested in. Correction. I have the second, third, and fourth book. I do not have the first one. I don't know where it is. If you give me your name and number, I'll look through the store to try and find it for you. But that's only if you want them. You've read the first one. Well, that's kind of convenient now, is it? Have you read The Scorch Trials? Thomas was sure that escaping from the maze would mean freedom for him and the Gladers. But Wicked isn't done yet. Phase 2 has just begun. The Scorch. The Gladers have 2 weeks to cross the Scorch, the most burned out section of the world, and Wicked has been sure to adjust the variables to stack the odds against them. Friendship will be tested, loyalties will be broken, all bets are off. There are others now. Their survival depends on the Gladers. Destruction, and they're determined to survive. Never stop running. Is that something that interests you? I can give you all three if you'd like. For $40. You would like to hear the back of the other two as well? Yeah, for sure. Book number 3 in the series is The Death Cure. It's the end of the line. Wicked has taken everything from Thomas, his life, his memories, and now his only friends, the Gladers. But it's finally over. The trials are complete. After one final test, will anyone survive? What Wicked doesn't know is that Thomas remembers far more than they think, and it's enough to prove that he can't believe a world of what they say. The truth will be terrifying. Thomas beat the maze. He survived the Scorch. He'll risk anything to save his friends, but the truth might be what ends it all. The time for life is over. I know, they're pretty crazy books. And the final one in the series, The Kill Order. They thought the end came in a flash, before Wicked was formed, before the Glade was built, before Thomas entered the maze. Sun flares hit the earth, killing most of the population. The worst is yet to come. Mark and Trina were there when it happened. They survived, but now a virus is spreading, a virus that fills humans with murderous rage. There is no cure, no escape. They're convinced that there is a way to save those who are left, if they can stay alive. Because in this new, devastated world, every life has a price. And to some, you're worth more dead than alive. The end is only the beginning. So what books do you think you're gonna get today? Animal Farm? Yeah, I could tell. Wow, you really want the Winter Soldier one, huh? I actually do have another big comic book if you're interested. House of M. This one's pretty crazy. The X-Men, mutants born with incredible powers and sworn to protect the world that hates and fears them. The Avengers, the legendary team of heroes dedicated to protecting the innocent against the threats too great for any single champion to face. They are the Marvel Universe's most powerful teams. Alongside lone heroes such as Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, they have risked their lives to save the world on occasions too numerous to count. Yet a time has come when the morals and ethics of Earth's champions face the greatest challenge. What do heroes do when one of the most powerful of their number, the reality-altering mutant, the daughter of Magneto, the Scarlet Witch, goes insane? How do heroes contend with the world-shattering threat when its source is one of their own, and the fate of reality hangs in the balance? Is this a book you're somewhat interested in? So, I can actually only sell this book in euros, not Canadian dollars. I'm so sorry. It is €27.99 if you're interested. No, you're just gonna order it online? Fine. Doubt you'll get that cool hard copy. It's the premium edition. Is there anything else I can do for you today at CozyKeen's Cozy Book Nook? Well, I hope you had a great time and found some books you were looking for. I appreciate you stopping